Hi friends, it's Miss Joanne coming back to you playing in clothes. This is going to be the basis of what we're going to play in. I might change tops, but I'll be playing with these bold black and white striped palazzo pants. Um, really like this bold pattern, this contrasting of the black and white. Going to be doing some mixing of things that I wouldn't traditionally put together, but we're going to step outside of my box. Step outside of how I usually style things, which is usually classic. But I'm going to play in some colors that I would normally play in. I'm going to match some designs that would normally go together. And we're going to see what we come up with. I think I'll start with a coat. Let me step over here for a minute. I'm going to start with a coat that it's a green leather older style jacket. It's back when all the zippers were popular. Love that. What green would you call this? Candy apple green? Not candy apple, but green apple. And of course I got it because it was only $5. $5 where? Everybody with me? At the thrift store. $5. And I already like the contrast of the green and the black and white. Left on the little green tank top. And don't really have on any jewelry. If I were to wear jewelry with this, I would put some silver with it. Let's see if it's some silver right here on the wall somewhere. This is my paparazzi station. Another one of my ideas that I thought I'd become a paparazzi consultant. My mom always said I was a great starter of things, but I never finished. And she is absolutely correct. I would wear this to top all the silver with the jacket. Let's see if I could take a minute and put this with it since I did it. Put it with it. I should have put it on before I started. But I'm going to take my time and put it on now. There we go. There's the jewelry that I would play up with it. And this is probably the piece of jewelry. So if you would like this green, this silver set, you can contact me and I can get it to you ASAP. With the normal shipping rates, you could go to my Facebook page or my girlbeyou.com is where you would find me and my paparazzi jewelry. And you know it's fabulously priced at $5. So, there. I've added some jewelry. Just some little small statement pieces, not bold. And of course, I would add, gotta have a purse with all this. And remember, in today's world, it doesn't have to be the exact same colors, because you look at, your eyes would pull to the most color that you see, in my opinion. Let me get this. I am not an expert at anything but dressing myself. But I would look at this and draw my eyes, all the green. You would just think green, not all the different shades of green. Because the purse doesn't match exactly, which would be a very hard thing to do, because if it doesn't come off the same bolt of fabric, then there's going to be some variation in the color, in the tone, in the hue, in the texture. So if something doesn't come off the same bolt, it will have a variation of colors. This jacket I really touched up with a tiny detail, because I have a skirt that I wear with it as a set. If you could see this tiny detailing in the cuff right there, it goes with this. I added that in the zipper, but I didn't want to make it and put it on the collar because that would lock it into just that skirt. So when I wear that skirt, it happens to be that exact same color, and I will wear it together. But that's how I would wear these colors coming up to the spring, because we're coming into it, so we might as well start. And if I wanted to go a little bit higher, I'd bring that black and white pin in the picture, and we put that on there. Just plain and clothes. Everybody has a style. Everybody has a style of how they style clothes, and nobody's exactly the same. Just like your fingerprint, everybody's different. If I wanted to bring that black and white from the pants up to the jacket, I would just find me just a tiny something, and I would put that on there. And now you see more of the black and white contrast has come forward. And if I wanted to further bring the black and white to the forefront, I would put on that black and white and see how the color, the attention of the eye is drawn to the matching pieces. Now it's taken away from the green and focused on the black and white. And of course, since I have these glasses that are my same color scheme, there you go. That's how I would play with all that. Hold my head down some so the lights don't be in the glasses. But that's how I would play with all that black and white. That's how I would play with all that black and white. I just love this bold black and white print. Maybe because I've never worn a pair of bold I've never worn palazzo pants anyway. And now that I see how much room you have in them, and because I am I am a shorty, so that's probably why, for one thing. And I never thought a bold print like this I would like it so much. So that's how I would play. That's how I would play that up with this green jacket. We're going to take this off because we might put it on with something else to bring the contrast back. So let's step over here. Oh, I didn't do one thing. I didn't put a hat on with it. So we'll just play with this one without the hat. Just trying to play in clothes and stay in my lane, but using popular colors. Not trying to be too revealing at all. As I say, trying to stay in my lane. Okay, I'm going to step over here and get another jacket. I should have put them closer to the camera, but I didn't. I guess I could grab them and put them all closer to the camera. Let's see. I did want to. Let's play with the same pants, and we're just gonna put on a gold. I meant to play with that some more. We're gonna put on a gold jacket, leaving everything else the same. And all of these are actually going to be styled with these same palazzo pants. And that's how we put it together with that mustard gold. And since we don't have that jacket on, and I have changed from all those zippers, I might change this with another pop of color. And here we are. If we wanted to add, here's another piece of paparazzi. If we wanted to add some color to that, I wouldn't, but then again, someone else might. And that's paparazzi. And it is, if you would like this, it is number 58. It is number 58. And it's a necklace. And it has a little pair of pink earrings. If you like that, it's number 58. It would pair up nicely with this. So, there are several other paparazzi pieces that you can add to your wardrobe to enhance it. Now let's play this up a little more with some more maybe unlikely pieces. It's all about color. It's all about design. Right now it is. It's all about you and how you would play up things. Let's leave that green showing. Now, of course, I could put on a black top with that. I didn't put one out, so I'm just going to leave this green one on. And that's how you bring your green back in it, because now your green still goes with your top. If you were to put your black and white, because you have those pants, and I neglected to show the shoe would go with the pants, the black and white theme, you could see and say you're going dressed in a theme, and that way this theme would still be black and white. I could change this to white or black or any other color. Let's step that up. Of course, like I said before, you could still add that black and white to bring just another design element in it. Not that I'm a professional, but I know how to dress me. I would not add that. I would not add that, but I would play in, you know what I love. If you've seen me before, playing in clothes, you know the hat. Let's take those off. You know the hat. Let's take this flower off because, in my opinion, it's too many different black and whites going on. So I would not put that on there. Let's see if we have some pink glasses to play in. There is a pair of, why I picked pink, I don't know. I guess I picked up off the little pink in the scarf. So, once again, you could change that to pink. You could leave it black and white. It's all about how you're playing it up today. It's all about you and what you want to say about yourself today. Pick yourself up in any way that you can. We're living in some rough times. We're living in some tough times. We're living in some times where you have to keep your own self, have to pick your own spirits up, because sometimes people get tired of hearing about your problems. And you need to be always available, so you need something to pour back in yourself as you're pouring out to others. So whether it be gospel music, staying in God's word, talking to God, you got to find something to fill yourself up with, because depression, what's on your mind, will weigh you down. So you got to find some kind of way to keep yourself lifted up. This is one way I do it. I love playing in clothes, and I don't do it every day, but I do it quite often. I don't do it enough to probably make money, but if I could, I would. I'm getting another purse to play with this as I knock everything down. Not intentionally, but there's that purse that would put all that mustard gold together. You still got your stripes going on. You still got your shoes pulled in with your outfit. And there you've styled this another way. That's how you would style that if your personality were leaning this way today. Because sometimes you're dressing, you're putting your personality on display. This is what I'm feeling like today. And you may not be going nowhere. That's why I call this playing in clothes. I ain't going nowhere. But I ain't going to sit here. And this is a rough way to put it. I ain't going to sit here and wait on death. I'm going to do something that fulfills me and brings me a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness. So I've always loved clothes. I've always loved thrift store. And that's just who I am. Let's see what else we're going to play with this same. This bright color for no reason keeps. That's when you just want to be colorful. You just want to be colorful. And of course people will say, well, what color is this? What color would you call that? Turquoise? What does that go with anything? Well, it doesn't. I just felt like putting it with it today. As simple as that. So, that's how it would be worn with the gold jacket. Let's see. We're still going to play in the same pants. We're still going to be playing in the same pants and the same top. Let's play with it in my most favoriteest color in the whole wide world is this blue. Let's play in this blue. Yep, let's play in this blue. Well, we're going to take that yellow hat off because it, well, we could just put this gold purse back with it and see how just about anything, to me, in my opinion, anytime you put a pair of something together, you bring the whole outfit together. This is just, of course, you know I'm going to put a blue hat on. But this is just, at a glance, you just, oh, those are pretty colors. And that's your theme of your outfit. Just some pretty colors. That's my theme of my outfit. But, let's go for our, okay, let's take the gold one off. Now, since I only have the two, I would go back for my black and white. Stick that on there. I have some black and white jewelry. Here we go. Basically, right now, get you the fedora in every color. And that's how we played up. We're just basically changing hats, jackets. We're keeping the basic. There we are. We put it together with the green and blue. I don't have any blue glasses. But if we just wanted to add another color element, there's the pink. If we wanted to bring the glasses in with the t-shirt, with the, there's the green. That's the color that would work with it for me. Because now I have 3 areas that are matching. So, just remember, you could look at what how other people style it. But put your own spin on it. Put your own spin on it. Yeah. Play with it like you would play with it. And that's how I would do it with the green. That same look still could go back to our black and white. To our black and white. There is a blue purse, but I don't seem to see it right now, so I'm not going to tear up everything. Oh, here it is right here. I could just grab it right out of here. And when you're as old as I am, you have you have things in multiple colors, so you're not running out buying stuff to play in. This is stuff that you already have around the house that you play in. This purse and this jacket, no way matches, but it's about when your mind sees an outfit, it just sees the theme of the outfit. So she's got on a blue purse to match with everything. She's still got that green apple top on, and to me it's working with everything, so that you're not wasting your precious time looking at me change tops and whatever. Let's see if we can find a scarf. Let's see if we can find a scarf that might complement this. I got a lot going on this, I'm gonna call it accessories table. But yeah, that's how I would do it with the blue. My most favorite color in the whole wide world. Here's a blue scarf. It has some interest in it. And let's see what it's gonna say. Let's see if it's gonna be a yay or a nay. Let's move this for a minute. Let's see. Yeah, this is quite a bit of scarf. Just add another piece of element to your wardrobe. Design, another design element. Yeah, I would wear that, but probably not. Well, I guess that would mean I would wear it, but not all the time. Because there is something I like about this scarf and this jacket, because it maybe just, I can't put my finger on it, but there is something that I like about it. There is something that I like about it. So, and of course, maybe you don't feel like a blue hat today. Maybe you feel like a white hat. There you go. Maybe you feel like a white. Maybe you don't want this scarf with this. Maybe you don't want that scarf with it. So let's see. If we want to put another scarf with it, do we want to find a jewelry element to go with it? Of course, it's white hat. Of course, there you go. Now we have the blue that's kind of sticking out by itself like a sore thumb, kind of, sort of. So I would probably not put those together. But I would put this black with it. I would put that black with it. I would put this polka dot scarf with it. I didn't bring me out enough scarves. Once again, it's about your colors. It's about, and there was where your blue purse would come back in. It's all about how you're feeling on any particular day. And just show it. If you're feeling kind of gloomy, don't wear gray, don't wear brown, don't wear black. If you're feeling kind of down, wear something red, orange, yellow, green. It'll just do something for you. Just pick up your mood and your spirit That's what I think. I don't know. That's how it works with me. That brings that. Now see, I just stuck that on there and I liked it. It's just, you don't know till you put something together. That's why we're stuck in a rut. We don't put things together because we always just say this goes with this and this goes with this. This goes with this if you put it together and if you tell it to go together. No, I'm not crazy, maybe just a little bit. But that's how I would play with basically these black and white palazzo pants. Let's see. I think we're going to change it up. No, I was going to play with these palazzo pants with one more outfit and then I'll probably change it. So let me step over here because I'm going to put some really unlikely things together. Let's take this off. And let's just play with something that really, oh, I'm glad that didn't show. I put this shirt on the other day. My daughter told me I looked like I was a librarian. I don't know why. But when I saw these two pieces at the thrift store, that's right, at the thrift store, this top was about 99 cents. So when I put these two pieces, I'm like, oh, I haven't even put them together, but as an unlikely combination, I just knew in my mind that I would like them together because of the unusual styling of these bold flowers and these bold stripes. Once again, that's in my opinion. And it's worth about 2 cents to you. But this is how I would style this. I didn't bring the pink hat in. But I like this. I don't know why, but I like it. And of course, you're going to play with some hats. There's that black hat with it. That's if you just want to, you know, if you don't want anything on, this is a little knit sweater type top. Has your little like white blouse under it, but it's really not a white blouse. It's just that little Dickie style that's just set in there. And you want to play up your black and white. Just put it together. You might like it. That's why this is called playing in clothes. That's why it's called playing in clothes. And style yourself. You can do it. You don't have to pay anybody to style you. Style your own self. That's I probably could say that because I like using my imagination. So I shouldn't say don't pay anybody to style you. If that's what your life brings happiness, that brings happiness to your life, then by all means, pay someone. I do not have a green hat. I may invest in one, but why? Okay, and then they can play with the white. Still using this black and white purse because underneath your shoes are still working with that thing. And because that green is still in there, you could go back to your green apple. I'm laughing because this purse, it was so flat, so it didn't have anything in it, so I just stuck a can in there, a can of spray adhesive, and when it clanged just now, I'm like, what is that? So this is how I would play this up. And then if it happened to get a little more chillier out there, it's a little colder, then you could bring your green apple jacket back in. And let's see. We're still playing with those bold pants. We put that jacket on. And we go back and pick up that polka dot scarf. We are just playing in clothes. Unlikely pairs. We're just playing in unlikely pairs. Unlikely patterns. But they work once you put them together because your style and your confidence is going to make them work well. Let's see. That black brings everything back to that. Oh, we didn't have a black hat to play with. Let's just get this black purse. We didn't have a black purse to play with. Let's just grab this one. And there's where the black come in. I hadn't played with it in black at all. Black patent leather. Somebody. It's probably a replica of somebody because I'm not basically a name brand girl. I am already branded, bought and paid for with something more precious than money. Bought and paid for. And he owns me. He owns me. And he is the Lord Jesus Christ himself. He thought I was worth saving. I love that song. Love it to death. He thought I was worth saving. He thought I was worth dying for. And I'm so glad about it. So glad about it. But that's how I would play. Now that black kind of steps to the forefront a little bit more. So don't be stuck in your way of dressing. Step outside the box sometimes. And let's see what we're going to play in next. I think I'm going to let's see, one more color scheme we're going to play with these same pants. I think we could remove this sweater top because we have another blouse. Let's remove this black hat. And we're going to go with, oh man, I left this all buttoned up. And we're going to play with black. We're going to bring black jacket and a pink top to the forefront. And here we go. We're going to play with this in black. We're going to play with this in black. I mean, this shirt is going to be this hot pink. This hot pink. Just because we're in our senior years, we can still play with these hot colors. And people are doing a lot of different things to shirts to make them be more than just shirts nowadays. I've heard someone say don't just put it straight down, so put it crossed over and just to give you another effect for your shirt. So we're going to do that, which didn't really work because of maybe the fabric didn't give it the effect that I wanted it to give because it slid around on each other. Let's get this all tucked in because we don't want it hanging out from under the blouse or the jacket. Leaving on that same silver jewelry, paparazzi $5 set. And that's how those pants would play up with that plain pink top. I don't have a pink purse out. I left it in the other room. So let's throw on this black jacket. Kind of simplified the colors somewhat. Kind of brought it to more of a less color scheme, less colors. And there you go. That's how you can wear that, those bold pants, that hot pink shirt, and just playing with it very simply. Of course, we're gonna play in some hats. We're gonna put that scarf back on that we left over here. This black and white scarf worked with so many different. Tripping over the leg of the thing. There we go. Now that pink and that scarf, as you can see, touched on that pink blouse. And yeah, I think I will step over and get that purse. Leaving on the same shoes. I could have put on some hot pink shoes, but for the sake of time, I did not. Now, this is kind of my traditional style. I don't have a pink hat, but I could play with the white hat. Since we mentioned white, I could play with the white hat. Yep, I'm liking that. Look how versatile those pants are. They kind of went with everything, every top that I put on. And who knew? Who knew I was going to like them that much? If you could bear with me, I do want to see what that. I had to step over there and get the pink purse because why not? If I have it, why not put it together? That's what I say. Why not put it together if I have it? So once again, the pinks don't match, but because they wasn't cut from the same bolt of fabric, you wouldn't expect them to match. One's fabric and one is what's this called? Patent leather. So that's how it would play up the pink. Of course, if we wanted to play with the black hat, we would want to play with a black purse. I should leave this one over here. I should stop putting this one over here until I get through playing in clothes. There we go. Now we've topped everything off in the black. Yes. Just having fun playing in clothes. Just to break up that boredom. So see, when I get through with this, I'll make some reels out of it. Just to have something to do. Just to fill that time with something. So yes, the color change up, the patterns. There's several different ways to play in your clothes and to mix and match and put things together that you wouldn't normally put together. I'm just looking over to see if anything else. Sometimes you just, wear something that has nothing to do with it. Has nothing to do with nothing. But just put it on, just throw that purse on anyway. So, I really think that I am finished. Well, no, that's all I brought out to play with was these black and white palazzo pants. And I think I'll be able to make quite a few reels out of that. Because I was just going to put it together with different coats. And we'll save something else for another day. Let's see what we think about the palazzo pants and a cape. Yes. That's how we would play with that with a cape. Just put things together that you haven't put together before. Wear something that you haven't worn before. And above all else, be yourself. Be yourself, because there's no one else that can be you. He only made one of you. Even if you got a twin, you are you. There's going to be something different about the personalities, about the characteristics. So just you be you. So, then where I throw that pink purse back to the forefront. Have some confidence. I lived my whole life without confidence. I got this old and I finally found my confidence. So, find out who you really are and let them come forth before it's time to go 6 feet under. Come up before you go down. Okay, let's see. Let's throw this scarf on. Just plain in clothes. Just plain in clothes. And since I got on a white cape, of course we're going to put on a white hat. And since we got so much white showing, let's go back to our black and white thing. Just plain in clothes. Passing the time away. Just plain in clothes. I'm just about down to my last piece that I was going to play in. And it's going to be a very unlikely pattern to put together. And I really, in my mind, I'm saying I'm not going to like that. But I'm going to put it together anyway. It's your zebra print. Of course, okay, you got the white one. But we have not let the red hat come to the forefront. And because of this red scarf, we're going to let the red step to the forefront. And bring it, you got a very unlikely color, so it's red and hot pink. But who says, who dictates to you what colors you put together? Because if don't nobody else like it, there's one person that likes it, you, because you wore it. Yep. Now this is going to be the very, very, to me, the most unlikeliest colors that I would ever put together. But we're going to see Let me step over here. I don't know who's going to clean all this mess up. But I'm going to step over here and put on this leopard print. It was actually pieces that did not go together. Did not come from the same store. It was what? Where did I basically get it from? Right, I basically get most of my pieces from the thrift store. And this was all black and white. And you know me, I wanted something different. So I dyed it. I had to make 3 different batches of color. And I dyed it. And today's Playin clothes was basically about unlikely pairs. And this one gets a big question mark. This one gets a big question mark. Because I'm just not sure about this. But we'll see. I'm just not sure about these 2 patterns though. I don't think I'd wear them together. I don't think I would wear them together. I think this is going to get a thumbs down. Let's add, maybe the hat will be what brings it together. I don't even know what hat to put on with it. Let's start with white. Okay, now it's beginning to come together. The hat made me like it just a wee bit more. Just a teensy bit. Or is the black a better choice? No, I don't know. I don't know which one. The pink or the black? Not pink, the white or the black. Well, let's put a coat on that goes with it. That came from the thrift store. And it was your typical black and white. And I wanted it to be something different, something standing out. And, you know what? Girl, I think I like it. I think I like it. The more I look at it, the more I like it. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Yep, the more I look at it, the more I like it. And since we got on a black hat, let's just pull this black purse together. Very unlikely. And the more I play in it, the more I like it. Okay, let's try a pink purse. Because I see some pink in there. Now, who do you think is going to come stepping in someplace and looking like you if you wear this outfit? Take something already in the closet, play with you some dye, and dye it in different directions. I dyed this one by dipping the green in first. Then when I achieved the green that I wanted, then I dipped it in the yellow. And it was, I kind of liked the way the colors bled together right between that green and yellow. And then when I got the yellow, even out to the sleeves. When I got the yellow the way I wanted it, then I made another batch with the pink. And you can see where the pink and the yellow bled together. And it came out beautifully. The same thing was done to the sleeves. Same thing was done to the sleeves. And I left the belt white, kind of going along with the white in the shirt. And it was kind of time consuming, but it was a project that worked out very well. Playing with the white one. Yes, I'm 100% liking it. It started out as a 0. Now it's 100% likable. And it would be Miss Joanne's style. So it does fit the brand, Miss Joanne's style. Okay, that was fun. I played with everything that I had out to play with. And as always, find yourself something to do so that you don't just wait on death. Because it's coming. It is coming. And like that old song used to say, people get ready. There's a train a-coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. So you need to get ready because he is coming back. And he's not coming back as a peaceful, loving God. He's coming back to clean up some stuff and take us with him if we prepared. So, I'm just playing in clothes, stealing up the time, and having fun with you. And I will see you at another time when I play in clothes. All right, you have a good day.